Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco. Just shout out movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. And it's just Marco here once again. I I wasn't planning on doing a video about this, but I have to. I have to. Okay? I have been excited for the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I am a fan of the series. I don't really like how it goes in a million different directions, though, because they don't really have any vision for the series. It's just throwing shit at the wall, basically. I really miss when they were making that prequel series because the prequel, the beginning, is actually like my favorite one or my second favorite. Uh, I just wish they would have continued that series because it seemed like at least they had a vision. With this new one, ugh. I mean, to start off, because this fucking pissed me off. Okay, because number one, they're calling it Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Why are they doing that? It's just, it's not a good look. Like they made fun of it in Scream to basically justify them doing it. Like, oh, because we laugh at it, that means it's funny that we do it even more. Like, fuck off. This is stupid. It's lazy. It's just really pathetic to name a movie. This is what, like the 12,000th Texas Chainsaw, and you're just calling it Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, what a bunch of fucking unoriginal lazy asses you are that you can't even name this like Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion or legacy or Sally's Revenge or something. Like you don't even have the intelligence to come up with a title other than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, what a fucking joke. What an absolute joke. Okay, now let's get past that. I actually did a video about the first trailer too, but I ended up deleting it cuz last year I was getting so into the channel. I was making like 5 videos a day because I didn't care. I just wanted to talk about everything. And one of the issues that I brought up that I just wanted to reiterate was that at one point they show this family picture that has, I guess it has Leatherface in it. And it's so bad because the picture looks like it was taken in the 70s. But in the 70s, Leatherface was like 40 years old. And in the picture, he looks like a teenager. And so if he was a teenager in that picture, they would have taken that like in I don't know, the early 1940s, 50s. And so I thought that that was really weird that they had that picture, and it just you can clearly see what they're doing here now with this trailer. Like it's really bad. Uh, I mean, they released that poster of Leatherface where where he's standing up inside like a sunflower field, and it looks like an old man's dating app profile picture. It looks like this is Mark's fucking 50-year-old dad's fucking Tinder profile picture. Like this is really bad. Like, and his face, like Leatherface's face, it looks like a sagging nutsack. It looks like he's like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's face melting. Like, that's what it looks like. It looks really bad. What else about this trailer? Because this trailer, what it really did was it exposed what was already known to me. I mean, you didn't really have to do much thinking to figure out what they were doing here. At first, I thought, like, maybe they're doing something different. Maybe they had some original idea. Maybe they want to take the series in an interesting direction. But then when you watch this trailer, it's clear that they're just. I mean, Halloween 2018 was already plagiarizing other Halloween movies. But this movie is literally just copying Halloween 2018. I mean, you can clearly see it. This is just a wannabe Halloween 2018. It's another quote unquote requel, like with what they said in Scream, a fucking piece of shit Scream. So now we're just gonna get a million of these shitty fucking movies where you have the original killer back. He's an old man. He's got fucking irritable bowel syndrome, and he's having diarrhea while he's committing all these murders. And you can just see like a diarrhea trail as he runs around, and he's fucking taking little breaks to drink some Ensure while he massacres people. Like, this is just fucking pathetic. This fucking shit. This Texas Chainsaw Massacre. More like fucking Senior Citizen Massacre. I mean, what the fuck were they thinking with this movie? Trying to rip off Halloween 2018, a movie that's already ripping off other movies that were way better than that was. I mean, you can see it with, they brought back Sally. And then Sally, she's wearing manly clothing, and she's like an alpha fighter now, and she's been training for years, and she's got all these weapons and shit. And it's like, oh, I wonder where they got that from. You know what I mean? They got that from Halloween 2018. And then they're like, Sally, your little friend is back, and it's like, oh god, this is fucking cringeworthy. This is just straight up cringeworthy, this shit. And then the people in the trailer, I will admit, the movie looks good. It visually looks pretty good. It looks like it has some gore in it too. So maybe it'll be fun in that sense. But in a story sense, this looks like a complete disaster. Okay? I mean, and then you have the main girl, and so of course we're gonna have this final girl bullshit where, they'll have like 2 or 3 women, they survive the whole movie, and then they survive the next movie and the next movie, and it's like, just stop. Just stop. This is why I hate final girls. Because we've had like, what is this gonna be, the 3rd or 4th million movie now where, it's a horror movie, the only character who survives is a female, and just the whole series is just, it's just so bad. It's so bad. Like, why do horror fans accept this garbage? Why do you horror fans just bend over and take this fucking shitty ass Senior Citizen Massacre, send this fucking movie to the retirement home where it belongs? Because we do not want old man Leatherface. We do not want old woman Sally pretending that she's like an alpha fighter with all these weapons and shit. Like, we finally get to see the Sally versus Leatherface fight. Like, I don't want to see that. That's fucking retarded. I want to see Leatherface fight Jason or something like that. I don't want to see Leatherface fight an old woman with a gun or a little knife in her hand. Like, wow, that's really scary. That's a really good horror story. Like, this is not scary. It's just cringeworthy. Like, this is just completely, if you want to be Halloween 2018, then just go be Halloween 2018. I mean, how embarrassing is that to rip off a movie that is already ripping off other movies? I have never seen something so pathetic in all my years as a horror fan. I have seen thousands of horror movies. I know thousands of horror actors of all their different backstories and their fucking catalogs of films. I have never seen something as weak and lame as this shit. This fucking Senior Citizen Massacre. I mean, what's the plot? They didn't even give you any plot. It's just like these teenagers, they're walking into town and they're like, maybe we can live here and we can reinvigorate this ghost town. And then Leatherface is there. Like, wow. That's such a great story. I never expected such an amazing story in a Texas Chainsaw movie. Where did they come up with that clever story? Oh, after all these sequels, all the Texas Chainsaw sequels, the remakes, the prequels, the fucking requel bullshit fuck, after all those, you know what I wanted as a Texas Chainsaw fan? I wanted a movie where some teenagers go to a ghost town and they're like, maybe we can live here and we can help the town grow again. And then you got fucking senior citizen Leatherface, and he's moping around, watching the Weather Channel, staying up all night watching the news, fucking, and he's like, oh shit, there's some kids in town, and it's like, what is this, fucking an Abbott and Costello movie? Like, that's what it was like. They had this little end shot with these people on a bus, and they all take out their phone and they're like, we're gonna cancel you if you do anything, bro. And he's like, and he just fucking kills them all. And it's like, this is just, oh, I want to fucking wash my eyes out with soap and then fucking hammer some nails into them to forget what I just saw. I want to fucking give myself a lobotomy with a chainsaw so that I can forget this awful trailer and this awful movie, this wannabe Halloween 2018. I give this trailer an F minus. This is the most pathetic, embarrassing trailer I have ever seen. This movie is going to be an embarrassment. It is going to be known as the Halloween 2018 wannabe movie. I mean, come on. Halloween 2018 was better than this shit. And that is coming from someone who hates that fucking movie. So there you go. And that's it. Fuck this trailer. Fuck this movie. I can't wait to watch it. I am going to destroy this movie with every last ounce of my energy and my passion. I am going to destroy this movie because I hate this type of shit. They saw Halloween 2018 and their fucking idea, their original idea was, let's rip off Halloween 2018 but with Texas Chainsaw. That'll make money. Like, fuck off. This is fucking embarrassing. So please like this video, comment, and tell me how good it was. Oh my god, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen because they brought back a character from the original series. But oh wait, it's not even the original character because that actress is dead. She's dead. Forget about her. And then please subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more honest videos, because I don't lie here. I don't say anything that I don't mean here. And this trailer, it was really really bad. I can't wait to watch this shit movie. Goodbye, everybody. And you know what? Here's an announcement. I'll do a drunk commentary on it. I don't care. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.